Turn the light on. Hello. Hi, ladies. Man, I haven't been live too much, have I, lately? Well, that's got to change. And I just finished an amazing live video coaching session with my 30-day group. And it's doing great. Oh my God, the women are doing amazing. It's so incredible. Just 1 week we've been in this program. And it's just so incredible. It's so incredible. I'm always surprised every time that change does not have to take long. It's such a process, right? Like we can begin it and then, or you can have tried to make changes in your life on your own, but it always seems like so much more of a struggle, so much harder, so whatever, right? But then joining a group, like getting involved in a community, a group, supportive group, right? With guidance, support, other women who are working towards the same thing. I cannot express enough on how positive that is and how it helps you to create change so much faster in your life. So if you've ever been thinking about doing my programs, I have to say to being a part of a supportive group of women who are working towards change together is amazing, and it just brings change so much faster. So my 30-day group is doing amazing, and I just want to say, fantastic women. You're doing so good. I'm so excited. But we're going to talk about tonight is what does losing weight have to do with your values? This is a good one, and you might be surprised when you hear it, because this was a really big one for me. Who's popping on? Say hello. Who do I have here? Say hello when you come on. Let Facebook know you want to see more of my videos. If you do, you can say hello. If not, you won't want to. But give me a like or something so I know. Okay, so your core values and weight loss. I'm going to tell you how you can actually sabotage weight loss because of the things in your life you value. And this is such an interesting topic. So let's say, for an example, you are somebody who loves to have time with your friends or family, right? So that's really important to you. Going out with them, having big dinners with them, talking with them, things like that, which is such a good value, right? Connection, family, all of that, great values. But the thing is that if you start to change something, so let's say you've been doing these things with your family and friends, you go out for dinner, you have wine, maybe you don't eat the best things, you share nachos, you have burgers, whatever. That's what you're wrapped in, right? This to you signifies that's what me and my family do. That's what me and my friends do. It's so important to us. I love it. I love this time with my friends. I love this time with my families, right? So you're doing that. Then all of a sudden you're like, but I really myself want to clean up what I eat. I want to get healthier. I want to lose some weight. So then you start making changes. You're like, okay, I don't want to go to those restaurants anymore. Instead of going to coffee with a friend and having a muffin, I want to go for a walk, right? So you want to make these changes in your life, but what they do, and you may not be aware of it, is they take you away from what you used to do that is so important for you, right? So what happens is there's this fight within you because you see, oh my God, my new desire to lose weight, to get healthy, requires me to do these things. But my value, my whole core value part of me, the way I've lived, the loving, nurturing family, the dinners with family and friends, which includes the alcohol, eating some of those bad foods, right? All your love and connection and a value is wrapped up in that. And so when you try to stray from it and do things differently, instead of going for coffee and drinks with the friends, you want to go for a walk. Instead of the family dinners where you have all those comfort foods, you want to start making big salads. It's not going to jive. It doesn't match. And so what happens is you feel the discomfort of how that doesn't fit together. You try doing something different. And you're like, this doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm leaving my family. It feels like I'm ignoring my friends. It feels like I'm being selfish, right? So what happens is you stop doing those things and you go back to the way things were, because it keeps the peace. It keeps that connection. It keeps your family that way. Everybody is so happy in their own little world. But then what can happen is that because you desire the change, you go back to your old ways, but you still want that change. And so you're getting frustrated and resentful and you're feeling bad and it doesn't feel right to you anymore. And you're forcing yourself to be nice and you're forcing yourself to put a smile on your face and you're eating that food you shouldn't eat. But yet you're feeling bad, you're guilting yourself, you're beating yourself up. See what I mean? It's like there's these two worlds that do not match yet. And that is only because you haven't chosen to put them together, right? So the wanting to lose weight, be healthier, requires you to do different things, yet your family and friends are still doing these old things that you kind of really don't want to do anymore. That's going to make things feel awkward. So what the best thing is for you to really go in and go like, is this a core, like really desire now? My desire, one of my desires is, yes, I want this loving family and friend connection, but I also know that to be my best around people and for us to have everything the best in our life as I age, to be part of my kids' life, to be part of my grandchildren's lives, I need to be healthy and take care of myself. So that requires me now to kind of do things differently than what we used to do in our family. So I'm stepping out of the old ways. And yes, when you step out on your own, it feels awkward, it feels lonely, it feels different, it feels like you're turning your back on them, which you're not. So it's a reconnecting again to, okay, now what do I really truly know is the best for me? And what do I wish for them? Right? So because we go our own way, we know you can connect and go, what I truly wish for my friends and family is happiness and health. Truly, right? So you respect their choices. It's great that, so what you can do is by you modeling health, by you modeling wellness, by you going after your dreams, your desires, you're giving them permission to do the same. So you're showing them, yes, we are all individuals here. So like I'm choosing this health path, I'm choosing losing weight, I'm choosing to be healthier, to feel more energy, to be this way. And now they get to choose, right? You're not telling them they have to. You're not turning your back on them. Each person has a choice on how they want to live their life. We all say it, right? Each individual person is responsible for their own health and happiness, right? So don't believe that you pursuing your health and happiness is taking away theirs, because that is just not true. If they choose to believe that in the moment, that is their stuff. You do not sacrifice your health and happiness because your family members or your friend don't want to choose health and happiness for themselves. Or let them eat whatever they want to eat. It has nothing to do with anything. You can be around each other. This is the way you meld it together, is by you being strong, secure in yourself and saying, you guys can choose to still continue, like, you guys eat that way. That's the way you choose to eat. But I myself am choosing now to eat something a little different. I am choosing this. Like, this is what I want to do. This is for me. Take the pressure off of them. Don't force them. We can never force anybody to change. So it's really about you, yes, stepping away from the crowd, your connection with your family and your friends that you love so much. But you don't need to step away. You can be with them, yet be different. Okay, so that's the thing too. It's keep that connection, keep that love. You just eat different foods, but you can still be together. Okay, so I hope that helps. Just to notice that, oh my God, another core value that you make. So of course, if freedom is your value, when you freedom at a time, and you go to start a program where you need to exercise more and you need to eat healthy foods, which means you got to be in the kitchen preparing those healthy foods, right? Yet your value is free time. What's going to happen is you're going to notice, I have no free time anymore. It feels like it. I'm spending so much time exercising and making my food. I don't have my free time anymore. So if free time is your value, core value, what will you do? You will sabotage anything in its path, right? That means I'm not going to make food for myself so that I can have free time. I'm not going to go to the gym so that I can have free time. Now, you may not be aware you're doing this, but you will do it. Okay? So again, it's like, okay, I am choosing for myself now to get healthy, get fit. That requires me to go to the gym and eat and make healthy food. Great. But I also value my free time. How can this happen? How can I have my free time as well as do these things? What then required, of course, is when you add more things, it's like a closet. If you're adding more clothes into your closet, you have to give up some old clothes. So what you want to do is give up those old things that are not serving you anymore, right? Take a look at your life. I'm adding, right, the eating healthy and exercise. So I'm adding that for me. I've chosen it. It's going to help keep me. I want to be that way. It's going to be great. I want to age that way. So then now what do I have to let go of in my life? Because I want my freedom, which is your value. Freedom of time is your value. And I want to be healthy and fit. So then it's a little bit of rearranging your life, right? You can't keep adding things to your life and not letting go. It's like a closet. You will not have any more room. And so many people live this way. What happens is they keep the old junk, right? Because they fear letting go of it. Therefore, the more they try to add in the new, there is no more room. That's why so many people don't stick to diets. They don't stick to this. They don't stick to that. It's because they're already got too much stuff. There's no room for anything new. So when you go to try to add something new, you want to make sure that you're letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, okay? And remember, what's important to you, it's your choice. Live in alignment with your values, right? If your values are health, if your values are loving relationships, what are you doing each day to nurture those values? And notice where you're sacrificing those values, because that then is something you get to work on, right? If we live in alignment with our values, of course we're going to be happier and healthier. Of course we are. Wouldn't it only make sense, right? We're living in a way that fills us up. We feel great. These are things that I cherish. These are things that I value. These are things that are important to me. And I'm living every day supporting those things. So think about that. All right. Feel free to comment or anything below. And I also work one-on-one. So you guys, you just reach out to me. I have many ways that I work one-on-one with people. And that is truly how you can get some big changes happening in your life, but in a way that feels great to you. We go through a lot of this too. It's kind of like redesigning things a bit and making shifts and changes that actually are not hard. Once you think a little bit differently and you have a little bit of guidance, you're able to see how you can shift and move things and change things. And then everything just seems to work so much more smoothly. So feel free to reach out to me, message me on Facebook. And I also have a YouTube channel. For those who don't know, I have probably almost 700, 800 videos up there. So you can watch a lot of videos. I have every single thing up there. So if you're wondering about anything, I have so much free content, okay? Tons. I have free trainings on my site, dianamarchand.com. So you can go there and sign up for a couple free trainings if you want. And always post in the group. I'm always love to hear your questions or your comments or anything or suggested things, topics for videos. Let me know, all right? And if you're not watching this in my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives, come and be a part of this. And that's where I hang out most of the time. All right, much love to you guys. Bye-bye.